I get this question a lot, and I can understand why. From an outsider's perspective, someone not in the financial or investment industry, I can only imagine how ridiculous it all must look. I remember watching the movie Trading Places when I was a kid. It's the movie where Eddie Murphy plays a homeless hustler and gets the opportunity to be a commodity investment trader literally overnight. Come to think of it, that was a hard R-rated movie when it came out, and I was like 10 years old. So what's up with that, Mom? So much for parental supervision. When you're the youngest of 5 kids, parental and supervision, not 2 words that I had any concept of as a child. And for that, I say thank you, Mom. Anyway, back to the profanity, drug, nudity, and prostitution-filled film. I remember Eddie was trading orange juice futures contracts, and it all seemed so absurd. Prices would go up, down, all over. There was no rhyme or reason, it seemed. It was all luck. It looked like it was one big roll of the dice. And this may be how you think of investing. If you watch CNBC or Fox Business or read some of the financial websites, it can all seem so arbitrary. Again, like you're in Vegas, playing roulette, spin the ball, and hope for the best. And in some ways, that's a pretty good description of the stock market. In the short term, what the market does day to day or even week to week is anyone's guess, and it's a gamble. Red, black, market going up, market going down, it's all the same. When I was explaining this to a client once, she said, "What's the point? At least in Vegas, I get free drinks." But fear not. While the day-to-day movement of the stock market or a particular stock is just about as predictable as a slot machine, over longer periods, investing has almost nothing to do with luck and everything to do with skill and patience. Let's go back to our roulette example. When you put your chips on 33, you have no edge. It's purely luck where that little white ball ultimately lands. You get lucky and win big, or you don't and lose everything. Now compare that to investing. Instead of putting your chips on number 33, suppose you put your money into a stock like Apple. What does that mean, though? It means you are buying a piece of Apple, the company. It means you own a little bit of the company. You have ownership in a company that makes products and sells them all over the world. You have ownership in a company that earns billions of dollars a year and employs hundreds of thousands of people who are researching and designing new products that they can sell. You have ownership in a business that may continue to make money and grow. As an owner, you benefit from every iPhone and iPad and iWatch and iWhatever that they sell. It's no different than if you had your own company that you owned by yourself. Except every sale you made and all the profit would benefit you. But since you don't own 100% of Apple, you share in the success of the company with everyone else who owns Apple stock. Now compare this to the roulette ball and hoping it lands on your number. Vegas can be a blast. I've never been much of a gambler, but I understand the momentary thrill of anticipation of hitting 21 or busting. But investing is not gambling. Vegas requires luck. Investing requires skill and patience. In Vegas, you are betting on a ball, a dice, or a card. As an investor, you are betting on products, people, and future profits. And if you do well, you can afford to buy your own drinks.